Commodores, the newest single, Going to the Bank. En hier is ze dan, Janet Jackson. What do you think of the Commodores now?
I like them. I enjoy them.
Do you think that they've changed dramatically since Lionel left?
No, not that much actually. I like the new lead singer as well.
Yeah.
Well, he used to be the drummer. He was one of the lead singers, and also the new guy that they brought in. I think it's nice now. It's a different feeling. I think it's nice.
Now, Janet, you're in the studio finally, and we're really glad to have you here. I must say that this little thing with the key on your earring right here. May I ask, is that a key to someone's heart?
Everybody says that. I used to wear the animal cage key on my earring because we have a lot of animals at home.
Yeah.
But no, this was given to me by a friend, and I would tell you, but I can't because it's a secret. So.
Big hush-hush secret. Okay. Listen, you're very famous now, famous worldwide. Not just because your last name is Jackson, but because you really proved yourself with your Control album. You took a different route. You went to Terry Lewis, Jimmy Jam.
Yes.
Or did they come to you?
I went to them, Minneapolis. Yeah. I was there for a month and a half. It took us 2 weeks to complete the album, and the rest of the time we just went to the movies, went to the lake, and had a great time. Two of the nicest guys, the perfectionists in the studio. They know how to play and have fun with it, and at the same time get their work done, and they're excellent at it.
Why did you choose Jam and Lewis and not like a household name, Quincy Jones, Michael Amardian?
Well, the reason why I wouldn't choose Quincy is because I feel that that's my brothers, and that, they belong together, and I wouldn't want to mess with that. But also, it was John McClane's idea. He's the vice president of A&R department at A&M Records, and
he's the guy that's helped you along the way.
Yeah, and he. He's been knowing me since I was 2 years old. He used to change my diapers, and he's a brother to the kids, and he's a son to my parents. So I was really happy to know that he came over to the company, and when I really needed him, he was there. And it was his idea for me to use Jimmy and Terry, and he asked me how would I like to work with them. I was familiar with their work. I had met them before when I was 16, so I was really looking forward to that.
Is that a fact that he changed your diapers when you were young?
Yeah, he used to.
I'm sorry. Now, working in the studio with Jimmy and Terry, I mean, as you say, a lot of fun. Of course, hard work. Mm-hmm. You co-produced your album. I mean, how did that start off? It must have been kind of, you went alone. You left your mom at home, from what I hear.
Yeah, I went with a friend of mine, Melanie. We went together and stayed there. It was a lot of fun. I wanted it to be that way. I wanted to get away from California. They wanted me to get away from California as well and experience the Minneapolis life, as they call it.
Yeah, right.
The people are really, really mellow, real cool there. Really nice place. It's pretty there too.
I hear that they're pretty wild, Jimmy and Terry.
They're crazy. They're silly.
Yeah.
They're not wild, but they're silly. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. Now, if you listen to the lyrics on songs like Nasty, I can understand that, this is what my mom would say. I mean, thinking of, Betty Wright's Tonight is the Night, said, I love the music, I love the melody, but I know you ain't gonna sing that song. Is that what she said when she heard Nasty?
My mother?
Yeah?
No, actually, she loved it, and it's really talking. But the way I came about that was when I was in Minneapolis. I was on my way to an exercise class, and Jimmy, he wanted me to take his Blazer, but it was only a block away. So my friend and I, we told him that we'd walk. We decided to walk.
Yeah.
We had the exercise class, and on the way back to the hotel, these guys, I think they had been drinking a little bit. They started really, really flirting and saying some really nasty things, and that's how I came up with the concept. Later on, Jimmy and Terry played me a track, which was the Nasty track, and that's how we came about that. Yeah.
Now, of course, you and your brothers, you don't live together anymore.
I live with my parents, and Michael lives there, and my sister Latoya as well.
Jermaine, he doesn't live at home. Marlon doesn't live at home.
No, they're married and they have children. They have their own places.
Which is a good reason to get out of the house and go live somewhere else, of course. How's the contact between you and your brothers? And
it's really nice. Once a month, we'll get together, have family gatherings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't talk about music or anything. We just play around, have a lot of fun, play games.
That must be tough, not to talk about music.
It comes up now and then. But maybe at the end of the day, maybe somebody will play someone else's track to the other person or something.
Say, hey, what do you think of this, huh?
But usually we like to surprise one another. We don't listen to one another's stuff until the whole project is completed.
But there's no sibling rivalry?
No. Envy, yes.
Envy, but not rivalry.
No rivalry.
Because we had Jermaine over here twice, as a matter of fact. And he said, well, we're all so proud of Janet and You know, there's just really everybody's proud of each other, what they're doing. And
Everybody's very proud of one another. Very proud.
now, your dad manages you, right, Joe? Could you call yourself Daddy's girl?
I think I'm more mama's girl.
More mommy's girl.
Yeah.
What does mommy do for you in the whole Janet Jackson picture?
Well, when I was growing up, I was never around my dad that much because he was always working and I was always going to school. Only when we would go on tour, I would see my dad the most.
Yeah.
I hang around my mother a lot more now than I did before. When I was younger, I was also a tomboy, and I used to only
Really?
hang with. Yeah, I used to hang with my brothers, and I didn't want to get my nails done and go shopping, and just wanted to play baseball, go swimming,
And you
climb
wear blue
trees.
jeans all the time.
Blue
and-
jeans, baseball cap. I did that up until I was 17.
I mean, you look very feminine this evening,
Oh,
if I might
thanks.
say that. But so really, the tomboy Janet Jackson. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
it was pretty bad.
Now, didn't you used to do stuff with the Jackson 5
Well,
way back in the day?
yeah, well, we had a family act. We called it the Vegas Act, and all 9 kids were in the show. And I would perform with my brother Randy, doing impersonations of Sonny and Cher, Mae West, and
I've Got
and
You, Babe, and
Edith
stuff like
and
that.
Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you superstitious at all?
No.
Because I hear that some of your brothers are very superstitious.
Really?
Well,
I
not
didn't
so
know.
much superstitious, but I mentioned a name, Peter Herkos.
See, I don't think I know who that is.
You don't. He's a psychic, and from what I heard, they
Peter.
call him once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
if
I
they're-
didn't know
If they're
that.
going on if they're going on a certain flight, then they call him up.
Who
and
is
give him-
this, Jermaine?
And Marlon.
And Marlon.
Yeah.
Peter Herkos. Okay, I know.
Remember the name now.
Oh, God. So the,
Talking about videos, we mentioned that just before. I had the feeling that you really like the old-time musicals, the Fred Astaire stuff.
yeah, it's funny because Michael and I would tape every musical, old musical, and we made a collage, all the dance numbers. We put them all on one tape, and we used to just watch them and
Yeah.
watch them. Yeah.
When you had Julian Temple do this video, did you come up with the idea for the storyboard for When I Think of You?
I happened to see his film. I can't even.
Absolute Beginners,
Thanks.
right.
I couldn't think of
Yeah.
the name of it. Absolute Beginners, and that's where I got the idea for it because they kept saying, "Oh, we need a concept. We need a concept.
Yeah.
You got to come up with something." So I thought he would be great to use as a director, and I wanted to take from that scene that he did in Absolute
Yeah.
Beginners, and he came up with the concept, and I made a few changes in it, and we got together and did it. I thought he was a lot older. He's only 31, and he's
Yeah, he's
the
a young guy,
nicest thing.
right?
I thought he would be very strict, very stern, but he's a sweetheart. He's really a nice
You went
guy.
easy on you.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to cut it short. People are ready to throw bricks at me and stuff like that. Where are you going to take it from here? Are you thinking about a new album yet? Are you thinking about maybe doing something live on stage?
Well, I just finished my video for Control, which is a live performance, live video
Right.
performance, and probably next year I'll start concert touring. Hopefully in the summer, that's what we want to do, and hopefully I'll be able to come over here with it, and
Great.
by then, hopefully I'll have another album out, so
Great, really happy for you.
thank you.
I hate to ask, one last question. Can I ask something about Michael? Do you mind?
Sure, yeah, it's okay.
About the oxygen tank?
Listen, they say he has it at home. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know about that oxygen tank.
That's all I wanted to know. Janet, thank you very much for being
Thank
here. Ooh, do you mind if I do the official way?
God, tell me we
If you could walk over to our stage doing...